said, the only constant is change in college football.
I ain't read none of the rules in this, John. I'm gonna just play right here.
That you can count on. If you can run the football,
I did,
you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Glad to have you with us from the original Cotton Bowl, located on the fairgrounds in the heart of Dallas, Texas. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
See what Oklahoma looking like. I ain't.
He might want another play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Back to pass. It's Mateer. He's going to take a shot right away. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. This conference has a history of getting wacky, and the last thing you need to do is get off to a slow start in ACC play.
And what does everybody talk about every year, right? Like conference games, how much they matter, the familiarity with everybody around you. You can only start this one time, so let's bring that energy, bring that momentum. Who wants to start the season off right?
Well, the ACC is a conference that feels like oftentimes it just goes down to the wire. And those games late in the season are the ones that really determine what happens. But you got to set yourself up for success, and it starts right here in the first conference game in the ACC for your team.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. That pass not close as he got drilled, tried to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Sooners decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off play action on first down. Throws to the tight end.
Let me get that. Sweet cheeks. Sweet cheeks.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
On the snap, it's Tatum.
Hey, what the fuck? I thought I was handing that off. Oh, I gotta go do the reverse myself. Hey, EC, why my first real game on this NCAA is a league game?
You in the league already?
Yeah, my man Tank got a league. Crossplay Joe. He always got a league though.
This is something at the end of the game. People run.
Oh, they get to that. Texas gets to that football defense. Dang.
They pursue the football. The first guy might
Just
miss,
said
the
that.
second guy might miss, but there's going to be more and more hats flying to the ball carrier. You saw it on that play, getting the tackle for loss.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield.
You got a lot of work to do today. Going on that.
Yeah. This is a receiver who's so dangerous once he has the football in his hands. That's a simple slant pass, but after he catches it, he's able to work in the middle of the field, finds the open green, and get the first down.
For the material.
They're going back to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Complete
I
downfield.
still don't know the
Yeah, it's not ringing the bell though, but
Sets him up for the first and goal.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked.
yeah,
but
still
the defense now
still
came
drawing the
away with
blank.
a
How about?
massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense. They're playing with a little bit of a pep in this step. Nice
Yeah,
throw
niggas
there.
love getting
Get
hit,
the
man.
first down. This offense all of a sudden looks a whole lot different than what they did the last time out.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Love the job by the defense here with their eye discipline. That's an RPO.
I'm streaming too, man. We ain't using too many names no more.
Quickly, those linebackers and DBs really came screaming down to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
Quarterback on the move, still looking. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out.
League game for NCAA.
Yeah, I think that's nice discipline by this defense. Doing a good
Yeah,
job
my man,
using the sideline to their advantage.
I mean, you might not know Tank, but you know of Tank. Light skin corner from main event.
By the defense playing fast and playing smart.
Looking for the
Get in there. Come on, baby. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go.
They can use
Oh,
this
shit.
first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good?
Who said that?
Come out, score early, get the crowd involved.
Oh, yeah, that nigga, Lord have mercy. We ain't even get to finish that, John.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
They'll get this drive going from the
Yeah, I got
17.
Oklahoma in this, John.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Looking to throw, it's Manning.
Oh, my God. I got to run through the ball.
Changing on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
You got to give the O-line a lot of credit there because it gave the receiver time to work all the way across the field on the drag route against zone coverage. Quarterback gets it to him. He's able to turn it up and get a first down.
Still on his feet at the 45. And he's brought down after a nice game. Guys, the levels of hype and impatience awaiting the arrival of Arch Manning pretty much unsustainable over the last couple of years. Meanwhile, Quinn Ewers was pretty doggone good. But Arch is pretty deserving of all of this attention, I'd say, Jesse.
He's very, very talented. That jumps off the film when you watch him. You can see why he was so highly regarded coming out of high school. You can see why Texas fans are so impatient to finally watch what he does this year. Now, it's one thing to do it against Louisiana Monroe. It's one thing to do it against UTSA and Mississippi State. Can he do it against the Georgias? Can he do it against the big boys in the SEC on a consistent basis? You can't wait to find out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Firing to the right, complete. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
You know, one of the areas that separate good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offenses are on third down passing plays. That was the perfect call.
Turning it on. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Longhorns come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to throw, it's Manning. And the pass is incomplete, and we've wrapped up one quarter.
Ain't shut the door. Want your mother to see me. Want your mother to see me.
First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. It's complete on the right side.
So y'all think black people, that's all we do is good? I feel like it's a race thing.
Defense has got to keep their eye
Yeah.
on where this guy is.
You know what I feel like?
He's a big
I
part
feel
of
like
this offense's success.
a slave when I come
And
over
the
here.
Longhorns are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
Got these white women telling me to
From the
grill.
gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly complete. That'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal from the 10. They emptied the roster, but every receiver they had out there, it seemed, and they were able to pick up enough for the 1st down.
Yeah, when you do that with all that speed on the field, you spread it out. What do you got to do? Find the matchup. Find the speed advantage with one of my wide receivers. Get that good matchup. Get the easy 1st down.
Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? Part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. They're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Texas! And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Put them in one pack is crazy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Mateer.
And they both go for 250, if not more.
Fires
Oh.
left. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they will match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
The Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback making adjustments. On fourth down, going to the air. Dumps it to the back. Right on target this time. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that is the advantage of having versatility at the running back position, right? It's fourth down. Everyone in the stadium thinks he's going to get the handoff, but because of his ability to catch the football, he's a weapon in the passing game. And on a critical down and distance like that, comes up with a huge first down.
The sweet feet buy a little time. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
That defender was not fooled at all by the play action. He never thought the offense was running the football. He had his ears pinned back, used his speed to get to the QB.
Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Throws for the tight end. Got his man to the left. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners!
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baxter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking downfield on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
Looking downfield, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Off the play fake. Moves around to clear up the vision. He's going to take off. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And he's really proven to this defense that he's just not a one-trick pony. He can beat you through the air, and now he can do this. Now he can take off and scramble, move the sticks, get a first down for his offense. This defense, they're starting to learn pretty quickly. This guy is a talented joker at quarterback.
Keeps looking downfield. And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
High the chains now on 2nd and long. They want to run this quarterback. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2.
this guy's a weapon, throwing it and running it, and you know he's going to try to hurt this defense with his legs.
It puts so much stress on the defensive line to chase him and the fact that the play is extended so long.
Yeah, if they've got a spy defensively, if someone's athletic enough to run with this guy, that's going to be maybe a sound move moving forward schematically.
Swings it out to the flat. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Makes the grab. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
That's exactly what you're trying to get accomplished. You got to make sure on all these runs, clock running down, get out of bounds, right? Get some positive yards and then stop that clock.
The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to go that game. I know that.
The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be...
Bro, come on now. I can't jump. What the fuck?
Not much of a secret who they were looking to, but doing something about it is a major problem.
It's so hard to stop on these 3rd downs. You think about it, he can block, and then he can go deep. He can release, intermediate. The tight ends are so valuable in today's football, and especially in the red area. They find him, and they get the first down.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw. It's Manning. Back swinging for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Dead center perfect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Sooners will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Baxter. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Leaves it with the back. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Finds his man. It's Moore. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Finds his tight end. They pushed it out to the 39 after picking up 5.
And that's what I love about this this offense, you're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk, and on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right foot.
He's loose. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
You're down. Obviously, at the half, you had a conversation. You got to come out and put points on the board. And, Jesse, it looks like they're going to start with the ground game.
And I love this, David, too. Regardless of whether they're losing or they're winning, come out here and try to be the most physical unit here in the second half. Get this run game established.
On the run, fires downfield. Got his man on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps the play going.
Bro, what the
They
fuck?
get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
You know, as a quarterback, when you make good decisions like that, your coordinator and play caller are going to keep dialing up these RPO-type plays, right? Nobody open. You're not forcing the football into traffic. You're not freaking out and throwing it away or running out of bounds. Just go get what you can get. It's a positive play for the offense.
They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Longhorns! They take the lead with the 6.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. Moving away from pressure. And he's left with no option but
Why are they really
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. And he got a hand in there. Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, if you're going to defend the slant route, you've got to be physical near the line of scrimmage. You saw that on defense there.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hand, it's Gibson. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's see if they decide to punt it.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and settle.
Started from the 37-yard line. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Can't get him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. The inside handoff. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. 3rd and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running.
Right, bro?
Nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a 3rd down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
320.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
I know you still be going live.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Has to get there to move the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Ooh.
And how about the defense coming up big, 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set.
They lost some people though, didn't they?
This time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown in their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
We're sorry though.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Makes the catch. It's up. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they needed an inch, and they didn't get it. This defense gives up nothing, and you'll like it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys.
That was
You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trench.
Hauls it in easily enough for the 1st down.
They
make the stop, but barely, and they might need to regroup as we have come to the end of the 3rd quarter.
It's very difficult to stop, though. If you run it perfectly, and from what I remember, they run that shit perfectly.
A 1st down run in the red zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Gets the back moving.
I get it.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Now improvising. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here.
That was I was in the game yesterday, nigga.
Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass.
Wow.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a
So
touchdown.
playing it ready or not?
You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Ooh, I didn't turn the game off. The shit, bro, I was literally playing defense. The motherfucking Asia blew the fuse. I just never got back on the game. I didn't turn the game off, fool. I had just motherfucking almost got a steal and all it.
I didn't see that coming. It's one game. Look, I know that, but this one has to hurt. They're trailing by 17 to Middle Tennessee. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle
Bro,
back.
I didn't turn the game. Matter of fact, I was share playing it. I was moving. Ain't like I wasn't doing shit.
First snap of the drive from the 25. Under fire. And this was not working. He'll just throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Last incompletion leaves him
Jarvis
still sitting
good,
at
too.
25 with 2nd and 10.
That nigga be getting mad. He be getting mad when he don't get the ball, cuz. That should be
He
funny.
can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble but couldn't create anything there.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the
That's
25.
hilarious, cuz.
Pocket breaking down. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
Like I said, I'm gonna put everything at 70. He could do everything.
Early and often today, they featured him here in the 4th quarter. Still time left in this football game. I imagine he's going to still continue to get the football thrown his way.
They just keep firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You can tell.
Nobody play no
he was
2K
catching
no
the
more,
football. He was
cuz. I ain't
gonna
gonna
throw a
lie.
hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Honestly, I wouldn't cut 2K on unless we got fired, bro. That's the only reason I would play. If everybody wanted to play.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended
I keep hearing about this. Well, I only hear from him.
So now it's
I keep hearing about. I be ignoring him like shit. Like, man, my son a chop. Blah, blah, blah.
after
Like,
the
bro, shut
incompletion.
up,
They go back up top.
bro.
Fires to the tight end. There he goes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. He was really bothered by
I
the
know he not.
threw in that loss last week, but he's been much more comfortable, much more certain in this one.
He had the one
Man, he ain't doing that. Nobody else in it not doing.
Did a great job rebounding from that. Listen, having that short-term memory, being able to lead, it is critical at the quarterback position.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Let him be great, bro. That's how I be letting him be great.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And you hear people talk about the 4-minute offense all the time in football. What does that mean?
Niggas said they was mad at me. What?
Running the clock and just right now physically dominating up front. Nice job by this offense.
And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on football.
Bro, Dion doesn't know how to cook though. Y'all do realize that, right?
Yeah.
Y'all do realize that he don't eat unless his girls there to cook. Like, why do niggas like talk about me cooking? I cook better than niggas. Like, the fuck?
And the extra point was good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on.
Bro, but you would have seen that though. I wouldn't have. Yeah, you would have seen something that looked like a nigga was about to quit. I didn't quit. I was mid-play. Hey, you see, I'm real mid-playing the game. Motherfucking fuse blow. At that point, it was like, shit, I had shit I had to do on this, John. Like, yeah, there ain't no point. Age was already crying.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pressure coming. Lets it fly. It's picked off. That's number 10. Takes it the other way. Inside the 30. He's at
Let's go ahead, quit, bro.
Nah.
and they turn it into a defensive score. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Oh,
The
shit.
DB saw it.
I can hear that
Don't
nigga
drop it,
saying
don't
that,
drop
though.
it.
That's the thing
Don't
about
get
it.
caught. Don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job.
Yeah, 2K
Making the
ain't
interception
the
and
game,
right.
bro.
Doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Germ just don't know how to build play. Germ just don't know how to build players, bro.
Coming out with it, it's Thomas. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking taking the touchback.
Damn. 70 defense is diabolical.
Drive together here as they start from their own 21. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to
Look at the throw.
intercepted for the 11th time. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
It's such a hard time. You know the clock's ticking. You know you're down. You got to force the ball down the field. But guess what? So does the defense. They knew the vertical routes were coming. They broke on the football, and that does not look good for this ball.
The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. They'll try the run. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. The give to the tailback. Didn't get a whole lot of room to run. He picked up one or two. To pick it up on the ground. Touchdown, Texas! And the punishment has been extended. You see some confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. You know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can get something to eat?
And he tacked on the extra points. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
We got your basic play toys. Didn't really go too heavy on like the
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
These niggas is freaks. Hey, y'all can just made a sex case out of guitar case. Talking about your basic blindfold sucking balls and whips, niggas. What the fuck?
Honest, there are a lot of people on the outside didn't think they could get it done, but they're proving everybody wrong. Tremendous effort. They're playing with a chip on their shoulder. This guy's one of the best in the nation. He's had zero impact in this game.
How about the zip
This nigga trying to lock my shit up, man. Man, defense y'all like go crazy on this, y'all. They is real step for step. Damn.
And this defense is putting game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Gonna let it fly. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Looking for space. It's Baxter. Passes takes him still on his feet. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with the first down.
It's got to be tough right now on defense. You need to find a way to get a stop, and you haven't been able to do that in the fourth quarter. You've been giving up points. You just gave up a touchdown in the last drive. You need a turnover. You need to do something right now to stop this momentum.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. After beating their despised rival to the north. Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
True to the game, the fans have played the same like James for years.